kind of like subconsciously fallen back into this mindset of like, why me? Like, as if like you are so, like the odds are stacked against you. Like there's like that from the denial card I'm getting, like you are someone who has big goals and who has a lot of potential. You know, like what it looks like, you visualize what this looks like of you actualizing this potential, the version of you that has like that lives in that reality. But like you have this like denial. There's some part of you subconsciously or unconsciously that like doesn't believe or doesn't, like there's this energy of like, you know it's possible consciously, like you show yourself the evidence of other people that like came from nothing or didn't have college degrees or like came into success in these ways, but like for some reason you genuinely believe, like you're telling yourself the story that like your situation's so different and so unique that like there's no way it could ever happen for you. But like I just have this feeling you slipped into that mindset again. Like it's a cycle. It's like giving your power to those like repressed emotions because like you're not conscious of like the fact that they're really there and they're playing such a big role in your decision making right now. I just feel like, yeah, like loss. Maybe something happened where you were trying to work towards something or actualize your potential or achieve these big goals that you have. But split energy here with loss. Interesting. I just heard you were in between worlds between your old self and your new self, where you weren't your old self anymore, but you weren't the new self yet, and you let the old self win. You let your old self, like you gave your power to the old self, right? And this is what I always tell my clients, like this is literally what I do for a living, is I help my clients like rewire their brains and align themselves to their goals and their visions and get clear on what that looks like. And like I'm a huge like believer and I love to do the spiritual deep dives, but I'm also someone who's like, let's take action, you know, like I'm so down to like have the spiritual deep dives and chat and meditate and all the things, but like I'm also someone that's like, go take the action, start showing up as this person now, you know. And I just have this feeling that like I tell my clients this, like there's not like, it's not like you just like wake up one day as this new version of you. There's like this pull and this push from like your old self and your new self, and there is like this what I call the void, where it's like that transitional phase where you're not the new self but you're not the old self anymore. But you have that temptation. So I'm hearing that quote again of like, there are invitations always to revert back to your old self, to go back to those habits, those things that you know aren't going to get you to the next level, that you've worked so hard to walk away from. You disconnected from your power is what I'm getting, and that's kind of what made you slip into this energy. Thank you so much, Spirit, for helping me clarify that. We got there finally. Cycles. Literally, I can't make this up, you guys. This is a cycle. This is a cycle. The more you trust yourself, the more you'll trust that the universe will have your back. Like there's this energy coming through right now in this channel and vibration of like trusting you, trusting yourself, trusting the decisions you make, the intuition, the ideas that you have that you feel so good about, like trusting that that's for you, right? I feel like you're questioning every single thing, or you're doubting. So like you're kind of just like running around in circles and you're not actually making the progress moving forward. Fifth dimension here. I'm hearing pull back, pull out. There's so much blue on these cards as well. Some like there's this energy of like coming back home to yourself and allowing yourself to like with fifth dimension, I'm really getting like connect to your higher self. Like I feel like instead of going to your higher self, going to source, going to God, going to your angels, whatever it is that you receive higher dimensional communication from, you go to like online to other people, or like you're listening, you're putting so much, I'm seeing like so much coming in, like listening to so much content or strategy or podcasts or reading, like whatever it may be. And those things aren't bad at all, but it's like you're clouding your own intuitive like knowing of what is in alignment to you with like all these other people or these voices or these perspectives. And it's like your higher self's like wants to meet with you. Like I'm hearing like you will gain so much clarity and feel so much like more centered and balanced in who you are, what's going on, and where you're headed when you just sit down and connect with your higher self. Let's get you a couple more cards. I actually have a membership coming. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be all things health and wellness, spiritual development, meditation, self-talk rampages, rewiring your brain, healing and breaking generational patterns. It's going to be everything. Settling and compromise. Yeah. Guys, to me is like you having that meeting with your higher self, or you coming back home to yourself and understanding that, like, in what ways were you like settling, in what ways were you just expecting like the normal, like I feel like you've lost your magic, you've lost your spark, like settling, like you chose to just settle for like small goals or what's realistic, instead of like something I feel like scared you or intimidated you about these big goals and your potential. I'm hearing like fear of your own success, maybe fear of abundance, fear of like, what if I'm not responsible enough to handle and maintain the things that I'm asking for here. They're saying don't settle. Like, you have these big goals and these big dreams on your heart for a reason. Your dreams are not for sale anymore. Okay, divine timing, sacred space, and crossroads. Yeah, go open your energy up so that you can gain this clarity about moving forward. I'm hearing divine timing happens and arrives when you choose to be ready, when you choose to be brave, when you choose you. I love you so freaking much. Let me know if this resonated with you.